Hi everyone! Nice weather, good coffee, beautiful plants. That's the best recipe for a successful garden. Today I wanted to talk to you about alliums. I was so excited, super thrilled to find alliums in our local nursery, Family Tree Garden Center, and at Lowe's. No, it was Home Depot actually, but I'm sure Lowe's probably sell them too. So if you don't have alliums in your garden, I highly recommend them to you. There's not enough of compliments and words that I can say about alliums. There are about 800 alliums in the world, like 800 types of them. And actually, the fun fact is that alliums were first spotted in Central Asia in early 1800s. And once they started attracting attention of Russian gardeners and botanists, they started bringing them to St. Petersburg Palace. And of course, from Russia, it went to Europe, and from Europe, it spread all over the world. So, alliums bloom and stay in that bloom for about 2 months. They bloom late spring, and they're definitely showstoppers. If you don't have them, please, please, please plant them, at least like a few. And then once you will see the result, you'll be sold. You'll be super excited, and you will be adding different varieties year after year. So I do have the type like this one. It's Purple Sensation, and it's not really spreading, so which means I have to add more bulbs. Although this year I collected the seeds, and I'm planning to try to plant them from seeds, but that's another story. Today I'm going to share with you the Purple Sensation, and actually the word allium means garlic from Latin, so allium is pretty much is like a garlic family. So you will see that the bulbs look like garlic, and so today I got the Purple Sensation. I got also the white ones, that's called Ping Pong. And now these are hardy and zone 4 to 9. Also, I got another one which is called Persian Blue. So they bloom early summer. The Persian Blue blooms early summer. This one is more like spring, late spring. So when we plant these, because they are tall, we have to make sure the important part is to keep in mind that the foliage kind of fades, and it turns yellow, it kind of disappears. So you have to plant your alliums either in a centerpiece and kind of like surround with other plants, or you have to plant them in the way back, so you can plant something under it to kind of compensate for that no leaves, no foliage part. So now I have these 3 different colors, right? Blue, white, and purple. Now their height is different, so they vary in height. So this one is 26 to 28 inches. This one is only 20 to 24, and this one is 32 to 36. So we're gonna have to put them in this order: tallest, next, and this is the shortest. So when you plant, you will have to keep that in mind. What I'm doing is, today I'm working in this flower bed that was redesigned this spring, and it does not have any spring plants in it. So I'm thinking of our spring presentation. So I got some daffodils, tulips to plant around the bed, and then of course the centerpiece kind of highlights of the flower bed, the emphasis will be on alliums. I love alliums. They remind me of Dr. Seuss. I love the plants that stay in bloom for a very long time, long performance, bright colors, And the shape is literally, the purple sensations is going to be a bowl like this. So, and then they are deer resistant, they're disease resistant, they're perennials. So this is a perfect investment of your money that you will enjoy year after year. So let's get started. This is a small flower bed. I decided that I'm going to put alliums on two sides, at two ends, right here and right there, and on two sides of the crepe myrtle, one here and one here. Surrounded will be daffodils and tulips. We all love spring. All love spring, all love to see the spring color, the flowers and stuff. So we never had it here, but as I said, this is a new flower bed, so this is a perfect chance. So I just opened the Alliums Purple Sensation, and as you see, remember I told you that it means garlic. It literally looks like garlic, and if I didn't know this is a bulb of allium labeled like that, I would totally take it as a garlic. So always, always, always make sure you read your labels for the sizing and for planting instructions, okay? So this one does say that you have to plant it 6 inches deep. And normally, if you don't have instructions handy, the rule of thumb is you look at your bulb, you measure visually 3 times of the height of your bulb, and this is how deep you plant it. Always cover it with mulch to just, make sure that it gets enough protection from the frost and the squirrels. Okay, so our soil is pretty good here, as you see. So I just dig it, fluff up the soil, and I'm putting it nicely and just covering it. That's it. That's all you need to do. It's not a rocket science. So one purple sensation. Now here I will put the next one, which is going to be the Persian blue. Now Persian blue is surprisingly smallest size, but again, looks like garlic. So smaller size means it's going to be a smaller bloom too. If you compare these two, you can definitely see the purple sensation is a bigger thing. So you can determine the size of the bloom by the size of the bulb. So I'm just going to put the blue one here. And you make sure you put the tip up. The tip should be always up. Covered nicely. That's it, tucked in. So we have purple, blue, and we're gonna add white. I'm gonna put it a little bit on this end because I do tend to put my annuals right around the edge of the bed. So I'm adding the white ones. Where's the white one? All right, so this is the white one. And let's see the size of the bulb. Oh, this is so small. It's even kind of already broken into like garlic little cloves. So, you know what? I'm just going to put 2 just in case. Again, facing up. So I don't expect it to really bloom then this spring, but maybe next year it should be fine. So it will be a good experiment. All right. So this is blue. I don't want to get mixed up with the labels. This is white. So I have my alliums right here. Now I'm going to add daffodils. Oh, daffodils are my best, most favorite flowers for spring, because you just can get so much of cut flowers, you can just cut them, put them in on your table, vases, and they just make you so happy. They're just so sunny, so positive, just brings you so much joy after long, cold winter months. So I have 1 daffodil here. I probably will add 1 more daffodil right here, because this is a mix. This variety is a mix. I'm just gonna get one more. Okay, and this is gonna be a beautiful corner. Okay, as you see, the soil is beautiful and fluffy. Now I'm gonna get a tulip. So what I'm doing is, because it's a corner, I'm gonna get maybe just 2. Okay, 1 and 2. Now the tulips, you need to make sure you don't plant them too deep, because that was my mistake. I planted one year them like about 100 tulips, apparently too deep. Maybe 3 or 4 just came up. So I know now, do not plant them too deep. So I have tulip, tulip, daffodil, daffodil, allium, allium, allium. So this corner is going to be filled with beautiful spring flowers. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to do the same on the other corner. Then I'm going to do the same on the other 2 sides of crepe myrtle. And then right here, I will put, you see how I have space between my rudbeckias? I will put 1 daffodil and 1 tulip, 1 daffodil and 1 tulip. I already have canna lilies here, but since I still can see what I have, I'm gonna do just gently, carefully plant it around canna lily so it doesn't bother, so they don't get too cramped. And they don't get, you know, in each other's space, because daffodils over the time, they're supposed to, you know, multiply in numbers, and they become like, you know, they become like bulks. So I want all plants to have some space for thriving, you know. You can tell that everybody appreciates space, even plants. So this is a tulip, covering nicely, have mulch, like late fall, when all this foliage, I'll cut it completely over. I'll just mulch it again to top it off. But here I have daffodil, here I have tulip. So it will be a nice, beautiful row. So I'm gonna continue doing that, and I will water them nicely, and that's pretty much it. You can't really see any of that, because obviously I will be able hopefully to share the result, the outcome with you in the spring. But I really wanted to share this video with you because I would really love you to plant some alliums right now, because this is the only time of the year you can plant alliums. All right, thanks for watching my video. See you next time.